is Lego Spider-Man, and these are his greatest enemies. Today, he will fight them all, from the weakest thugs to the strongest bosses. He will gain upgrades along the way, enhancing his abilities and more. At the end of the video, we'll combine all the builds to create one massive Spider-Man universe. So let's get started. Peter has just finished his first homemade suit. Attached to his utility belt is a glorious hoodie and sweatpants and extra web shooters. But for his first enemies, the street thugs, it's enough. The scene takes us to this beautiful little park. It's Lady Daisy's favorite place to walk snowball. But today a thug snatched her purse. Luckily, Spider-Man noticed in time and immediately took him down. Then a web restraint tightly secured the thug, helping the citizen recover her purse. Our next enemy is Rhino. He compensates for his lack of intelligence with brute strength, so I upgraded him with this mech suit, equipped with armor plating and posable legs. His target is the local bank. I first made this sign with spotlights. The bright green color scheme perfectly matches our comic book world. For more details, I included this functioning ATM. Inside, the teller sits behind a pane of glass. The technique involves slotting the windows into these antenna sockets. In the lobby, there's a desk for writing checks and some other details. Behind that is a massive safe. When opened, it holds millions in cash and gold. For security, the handle can be rotated to lock the door and keep the money safe. I'm falling and I can't get up. To stop Rhino, Spider-Man used these pieces, traditionally used for horns and bones, to stop him. Then he whipped him up to hand over to the police. In between fighting bosses, Peter still needs to handle normal teenage life, like going to school. Since medium nougat color is very rare, I had to work with what I had, like treasure chests, to create the clock tower wall. To complete the look, I invited some more students to join. The classroom has all the usual items. The cafeteria is the best place for students to gather. Peter keeps a spare suit in his locker in case of emergencies. However, the emergency arrived too quickly, as an evil scorpion madly broke into the classroom. Luckily, Peter was quick-witted and drew the villain's attention first. In the chaos, Peter rushed into the bathroom. As this gear turns, the walls begin to rotate, Peter transforming from human to Spider-Man. Jane, I apologize. Mary Jane. After Scorpion is defeated, it's time to move on. To increase the danger, we'll fight an elemental with Sandman. His body is filled with posable elements, but his hands are the highlight of the design. I used lots of plates to create these swirling effects to simulate a storm. He created havoc in the center of a construction zone, effortlessly throwing an entire excavator. Since there are so many attachment points, Spider-Man can attack from any angle. But to stop him, he must use Sandman's greatest weakness, water. Mysterio may not be physically large, but he's a master of illusion and psychological warfare. To counter him, we'll upgrade Peter to Iron Spider. Enhanced sensors can detect illusions, and with 4 extra arms, his destructive power is astonishing. To match Mysterio's ability, I'm building a movie theater, the perfect stage for special effects and atmosphere. I built a classic tower light with transparent columns. The golden roof gives it a luxurious design. Movie posters on the walls advertise all the biggest blockbusters. Inside, customers can smell the buttery popcorn wafting from the concession stand. The theater rows are lined with comfortable plush seats. Its classic look complements the iconic red curtain. The coolest part is you can slide your phone into the screen to actually play a movie for everyone. With the completion of this build, the stakes get higher, which concerns Vulture. He's typically depicted in 2 ways: lifelike organic wings or high-tech jet wings. They are both cool. But for our case, we chose the mechanical one. His target is this private jet, whose owner is none other than Tony Stark. The pilot is his trusty sidekick, Happy Hogan. The plane is carrying a lot of Stark technology, and Vulture wants it all for himself. Suit blueprints, circular weapons, and more. It can hold 3 suits in total, plus the pilot's cockpit. These transparent bar pieces are the perfect way to pose Vulture intercepting the jet mid-flight and fighting Spider-Man to the death. Back on the ground, officers gather clues, evaluate evidence, and track down suspects. The suspect found today is a man named Max Dillon, but they don't know he's better known as Electro. The problem between the people and the station is a power plant. Through the black and yellow color scheme, you can see the turbines are full of voltage, waiting to be utilized. What we add next are these power lines assembled with various silver pieces. For the wires, I use these flexible cables. To stop this madness, Spider-Man uses a shock-proof suit filled with resistors. I made a swinging feature with a few pieces. Setting the villains aside for a moment, let's start building Spider-Man's web headquarters. This headquarters is very impressive, featuring the most epic parts of any superhero base. Each pod can be opened and closed for easy access. I filled them with suits from every era of the characters. Finally, I added a spider car, and with everything added together, our upgraded web headquarters is complete. It provides a base for our heroes to save the world, and also serves as their ultimate hangout spot. All that's left is Peter's greatest rival, Doc Ock. The train battle in Spider-Man 2 is one of the greatest battles of all time, so that gave us inspiration. To match his color scheme, I incorporated green and orange accents. The first car is equipped with sensors and batteries. The second uses sideways building techniques to create the windows, green accents. Inside the car are passengers and a small dining area. No train is complete without a conductor. It is fully operational, just don't run it at full speed. To increase the danger, I raised the entire track and then waited to blow it up. The train is tilting towards a steep slope without a driver. It's all up to Spider-Man to stop the train and save the people. He used all his strength and webbing to save everyone in time. The final scene is the photographer's office. Here, Peter works alongside his rival, Eddie, so to speak. Eddie is not a Spider-Man fan. After merging with an alien symbiote, his resentment becomes deadly. To change this dollar store slime, which has the perfect look and texture, by illegally connecting some macaroni rods, you can give his symbiote tentacles a major upgrade, making him one of Spider-Man's most menacing and dangerous FOs. He is pure evil. His regenerative abilities make him nearly unstoppable. Therefore, to defeat him, we won't just upgrade Spider-Man's suit, we'll recruit superpowered teammates for him. To create this scene, we're building a Skytram, those buses that glide through the air. Initially, I used string as the cable, but it didn't work well, so I replaced it with a gear system. To make the tram operational, riding inside are Carnegie's victims. With Carnage defeated, the family is safe. In Spider-Man's final battle, he will face his archenemy, the Green Goblin. He's had multiple versions over the years, but my favorite is the original movie version. The battle will take place on a massive bridge. After getting the basic shape, I added cables perfect for web slinging. Finally, no New York bridge is complete without taxis. They are not complete.
Bridges all day, but I think I'll just knock this one down.
This is between you and me, Goblin. After defeating Green Goblin, New York is safe, but suddenly, the multiverse rips open and various dimensions converge at one point. All the Spider-Men rush towards New York. As all the heroes spring into action, the city descends into chaos. As the villains appear, civilians panic. So do you think Spider-Man can handle it all?